Hello YouTube, we're back. It's been a long time since I made a video. Don't give them the Gachi spank, say hi. It's time for version 221 patch notes. I'll be going through all the patch notes and all the new things that are coming out. I'll go to the cash shop, Gacha, all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff going on in this patch. There's Yeti Pink Bean, Tactical Relay, Bobcat Pet, a lot of stuff, alright? So we'll be going through all of it as patch notes just got dropped today. There's also a lot of quality of life and bug fixes, if I'm not wrong. So should be good. Alright, let's go. Alright, we have Sprout patch notes. First thing that they brought to the game was the change in dimension library. It's a lot prettier now. The map itself is very pretty, if I'm not wrong. Basically, you can access this from the quick move from any town. Basically, what dimension library is that you can go in and you can go and experience stories from Maple World. There's like a bunch of different stories that you can go in and experience if you want. It's more for like the Maple story players, not for... It's not got anything to do with like general gameplay, but for people that enjoy the story mode, all the adventures, you can come into Dimension Library to do it. Yes, Hyper Beauty. Apparently you can play music as well, if I'm not wrong. So you can set like, there's like a music recorder in the center and you can just like set whatever music you want. And it'll play the music for you. It's quite a nice map to chill actually, so pretty cool. There are some rewards that you can claim if you want, if you do all of the chronicles. They updated Arcane River as well as Grandis. This is kind of, like I said, this is not like super gameplay related. This is more story related for all of you Maple story players. Okay. There have been new achievements as well, new NPCs, blah blah blah. No one really cares about that. Okay, one of the bigger things, one of the nicer things that they brought to us is the boss content interface. So now, when you go into the boss tab, you can actually see this shit. It's really good because now you can actually see how many times you've done the boss already for the week, and whether or not you still have clear counts left. If you fail, you can also easily check if you cleared the boss already because it will just tell you straight away that it's cleared. The new revamped one as well now has the pictures of the boss instead of just the names, so it's easier for you to tell which boss you're going to. You don't have to click the name itself. You can just look at the picture and quite easily see what bosses there are. Yeah, it's really good change. I like it a lot. This one was in KMS about 6 months ago, so we're getting it about now, which is correct lah. It's about the same timing. There's also the what's this? This is the boss recruitment, party recruitment tab now. I mean, it's in the game right now already, but no one uses it because it's quite useless. But I guess they revamped it so it looks nicer. Only if you are willing. Very funny. Hahaha. But you can set a party recruitment, and then basically if people are eligible, you can set certain requirements, and if people are eligible to join the party, they'll join the party, and then you guys can go and clear the boss together. No one uses it. Like, we don't have a big enough player base where people actually will use this. Most people just find parties from their guilds. So party recruitment, generally not that useful. There's clear status as well. Clear status very clearly shows whether or not you've cleared the boss already. So you can also see by clicking on the individual boss on this page here, by clicking go to boss. But if you want to just see everything all at one shot on whether or not you've cleared it, you can just go to clear status. Anything that's lit up is basically not cleared yet, and anything that is not lit up has been cleared already, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, you can basically see everything all at one glance, which is nice, I guess. There's also boss auto matching. I guess this is like matchmaking, where like if there are enough people queuing, they will match you all up and then y'all can go and try and do the boss. But I don't know how, like I said, like Maple Story bosses have like a certain requirement to do them, right? You need like a certain amount of damage, you need a certain amount of like mechanical skill to do it. So I don't think a lot of people will actually be using this. Maybe my man Benso Kana or Kekshikai Pro will use this feature, but for your average Maple player, I don't think you'll actually be using this. My man Bento Kana will probably be using this. Actually. No, imagine the megas. Looking for boss matching for Chaos Pup or normal slime. Queue now, please. That's a pog from me. That's a pog. Okay. We also have some other small QL buffs here, or well, yeah, QL patch buffs things. We have Monster Park Extreme. Now you can see there's also automatic matchmaking now. I guess this is like auto matchmaking. You don't have to like shout in like channel 1 or mega for it. You can just go auto matchmaking. Although, like I said, your experience will vary because Monster Park Extreme requires, like, again, a certain amount of damage to do it well, right? If you don't have a certain amount of damage, the boss will take forever to clear. So I don't know how many people will actually be interested in this. Maybe, like I said again, Bento Kana and Kekshikai Pro, but I'm not sure. Anyways, that's Monster Park Extreme. Search function, which is nice. There's now an exit button for Hungry Muto. I don't know why we would need this, but there's now an exit button. And the Cygnus boss entry maps are integrated into one. This one's actually quite nice. So you don't have to choose either easy, normal, or hard Cygnus anymore. You can just go straight into normal. Or yeah, you can just go straight into the map and then you can choose normal from there. And I think they changed Magnus as well. Yeah, they changed Magnus as well. So now you don't have to select like easy Magnus or normal. Like this one is actually more annoying. It's having to select normal Magnus and normal Cygnus. So it's good that they changed this so that everything is unified now. You can just go into one boss map and then choose your difficulty from there. Makes sense. Okay, now you can also, apparently you can now preview cosmetic items in the Maple auction, which is an interesting buff. I mean, if you're into henny hoeing on the auction house, I guess you can now preview, which is nice. I guess that's pretty nice. Yeah, and you can also now filter by Star Force in the auction house as well. Again, pretty good. You can now also put your link management in a quick slot, although I don't know how useful this is. I guess it's kind of useful. It's not that useful. And also when you get to level 50, you immediately complete the inability quest and you immediately unlock your inability. This was an outdated thing that didn't need to exist. I don't know why you had to do the quest to unlock it, but now it's just auto-completed, which is nice. There's advanced search in Maple Auction now as well. The not selecting option will be a default when you click on the drop-down menu. Okay, nice. So you can just tick the advanced search option there, I guess. Yeah. And also now, if you only have a single item to sell, the quantity will automatically be entered as 1. So this is very useful for things like... It's very useful for things like ICOGs, where you only they can only be 1 in 1 slot, right? And Rainbow Flames, Crimson Flames, where there's only 1 in 1 slot, or Boss Medals, right? So you can just straight away just put them on and just enter the price that you want. You don't have to enter the quantity as well, because it immediately default to 1, which is nice. You can also now apparently use the locking/unlocking sorting function continuously, which is good because it used to be a pain in the ass to lock all your items all at once, because you have to click the button individually one by one. Now it's just on all the way until you press the escape button. That's good. Not the green lock system that we want. Not the green lock system that we want, but QOL nonetheless, right? QOL nonetheless. When using buddy or group chat, the buddy's memo nickname is now displayed. I don't know if this means that they replace their character name with your memo name. So for example, right now, if you type in buddy chat, it shows your character name itself. So for example, my character name is Yuki with 3 E's. It will immediately show as Yuki with 3 E's. But I don't know if that means that when you talk in buddy chat and someone has a memo of your name, whatever character you're logged in on becomes that name. So for example, if I log in on my Hayato, it won't show Wrestlinger. It will just like, let's say you put my memo as Yuki, like this, basically. I don't know if they'll just show this now in your buddy list. I hope that's the case, because that will solve a lot of problems. I wouldn't have to wonder who is who anymore when they log in on different characters. So will be sad for the funny agents. True, but I don't care. I prefer the QOL. When logging into the game, the Maplestory in-game browser has been changed to appear once per day for the first character you've logged in. Oh my god, QOL. This helps a lot because I hate pressing the escape button whenever... Because right now, you know that when you log in, you get like the... If you don't know what it is, I can show you all real quick, just as an example. So when you log in now, you get this stupid Maple browser thing, which pops up every day without fail. This thing right here. Apparently now it's going to be once per day only on the first character that you log in. Good. So I don't have to constantly press escape a bunch of times every time I log in. Pretty good. You can toggle your display pets in the cache out window, sure. Okay. That is the minor changes so far that have been happening, the minor QOL that's been happening. I'm pretty happy with it. Hi, Poofy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with a lot of these minor changes. Nothing groundbreaking, but I especially like the boss interface. That's going to be big QOL. I like the unification of Cygnus and Magnus into one map, which is great. Yeah, the locking system is nice if you still need to lock stuff. And making sure that if you only have a single item, the quantity will be set immediately. That's also nice. So yeah, solid QOL. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about. Okay, moving on. Now we have improvements to Maplestory. This is more to do with skills, all the character skills and all that. NPCs, quests, and I think error fixes as well as boss bugs. So now, for Blood, you can now use the skill with the down arrow key to receive the second stage effects. So you don't have to press it twice. Wow. Wow. Actually, that's quite big QOL, isn't it? For thief classes? Thoughts? I think that's pretty sick. You can die faster now, true. But I mean, it was always... To me, it always seemed like a pain in the ass because you have to pray. Yeah, if you press it 3 times, you get Blood for Blood free, which is basically turning the skill off, which is damn stupid. So I think down plus arrow, down key plus Blood for Blood is actually a really good change because you can immediately gain the second form without having to waste time pressing the button twice and potentially accidentally cancelling the skill, right? And you can also toggle it. Oh, wow, actually. So you can toggle the custom command by right-clicking the skill icon, and you can just press the skill once to immediately get level 2 B4B. That's actually sick. Wow. It's like AB Link now. You just press it once, and you get second level B4B without even needing to press the down arrow. I think I like it. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's honestly sick. For B4B. For B4B classes. I'm not a B4B class. I've never played a B4B class, like, seriously before. But I assume that for all B4B classes, this is a huge QOL. Pretty good. Okay, hero. When using a one-hand axe, the weapon multiplier has been increased from 1.3 to 1.34. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So if y'all don't know, hero right now, for one-hand axe users, specifically one-hand axe users, our weapon multiplier is supposed to be 1.34, but it's actually 1.3. And they didn't notice this because KMS doesn't use one-hand weapons, so no one actually noticed that there was this bug in the game. I don't know how they figured it out, but I'm very glad that they figured it out because I wouldn't have figured it out if the KMS people didn't report the bug. So, very good. I get... This is... What's the math on this? 0.04 divided by 1.3. It's about 3% FD, 3.07% FD increase for free. So 3% FD for me, very good. I've been intentionally nerfing myself for the past year and a half because I didn't have an extra 3% FD. So I get another 3% FD. Great. This won't change a lot, but 3% FD is not really much to sneeze at actually. 3% FD is like an extra 6% attack or 10% boss around there. Yeah, It's quite a lot. Okay, very good. So Burning Soul skill description has been changed, so it's more accurate. I don't know what this means, but maybe I should take a screenshot of what it is right now. Okay, you know what? This is what the skill description of Soul Burning Soul looks like right now. I don't know what's going to change tomorrow, so we'll see. Let me screenshot this real quick. Put it in my hero specific Discord tab. Okay, very good. I'll see what changes tomorrow and we'll see how accurate it is. Is Maplestory still active? Yeah, it's pretty active. Okay, for Paladins, they've also increased the one-hand blunt weapon multiplier from 1.2 to 1.24. Very good. Again, this is the same bug that's plagued Hero for a while because no one uses one hand in KMS, right? Everyone uses two hand. But in GMS and Maple Sea, it's quite a big deal. So we get the increased weapon multiplier, which is good for Paladins as well. Divine Charge and Divine Stigma have skill description changes. Nothing too big. Bishop Heal apparently now does not activate special calls. I don't know how relevant this is, but I guess that's nice. For Bowmaster, they've changed Preparation, which is one of their burst spells, if I'm not wrong. They increased the duration of it, and the cooldown has been increased. So, for Bowmasters, they are 2-minute class for sure. So this is a welcome change, I guess, because it just makes all their skills cool down. Like it makes the skill cooldown.
Yahoo.
More synced up together, so it's easier for you to burst. For Crossbow Master, skill description stuff, and Bullseye, same thing. Same thing. Just to make them more 2-minute-y. For Pathfinder, actually there's been the relic gauge required to activate Ancient Guidance has decreased, which is nice. Although, don't know how relevant that is. I'm not a Pathfinder player. Dual Blade Flashbang cooldown has been reduced, duration is increased, and duration no longer decreased on boss monsters. So a small QOL for Dual Blades. Their debuff lasts longer now. For Captain, this is actually a pretty nice dojo change as well because 30 seconds is decently good, right? Marksman Bullseye is accurate. Oh, I see. Draw F Phantom equals nothing. Feels bad, man. Okay, for KOCs. For Cox. Now passively increases movement speed and jump speed by 20 for Firewalk, which is nice. Hi. What the hell, Paystyle?
IH8U.
Very sad for me. That's very sad for me. Okay, Striker, you can now right click to unlock C away from activating. I'm not sure how relevant this is. I have to go and see. What Moo says about this. It's 20 duration, 60 cooldown, not 30, 90. But it's better. Okay. I saw what you said, Paystyle. I'll get to it when I'll go look at it once I get to that part of the patch notes. Soul Devotion skill description has been changed. Accurate, just skill description stuff. Okay, Aran skill effect has been changed. Is this any different? Is this different? Is the skill effect different? I can't tell. I'm not Aran player. It's okay. I don't know. Whatever. Lumi has some changes, but nothing amazing either. Yeah. Everything has just been changed to become more accurate, I guess. Oh, but this is a very nice Lightning Edge buff for because Lightning Edge is the anti-collision skill for Mercedes. So this is nice for for Saren parties that have a Mercedes. Bomb Punch. Apparently now you get more. Wow, that's a lot of normal monster damage actually. When attacking normal monsters, it's from 85% to 255%. That's a lot of normal monster damage. So for all of you that are doing you more hyper burns in Savior, this is really good change. Lots of damage for normal monsters. So yeah, should be a lot easier to raise your 250 UMOs. Okay, Wild Hunter, nothing much. Okay, a lot of mechanic changes here. A lot of mechanic changes. Apparently now you can press and hold homing missile. And you can cast other skills as well. I'm not sure how good this is, but it sounds like a lot of work because you have to press and hold the skill. I don't know whether this affects your movement delays or anything like that. That one have to ask Pat to go and try it out because, like, from what I know from for me, while grinding mechanic in the past, even if you press and hold the button, right, it affects your movement delays a little bit. So it makes your other actions slower. So I'm not sure if this is better or worse. Honestly, they should just make homing missile a fucking toggle skill. Make it like Nightlord Marks or something. I don't understand why it's not like Nightlord Marks. Like why force people to press and hold homing missiles? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Homing missile change. Yay. Let's see. Okay, so this is actually a big QL for grinding. So this is actually a really good QL change for grinding for mechanics because a lot of their skills, the duration has been increased. So as of right now, a lot of mechanic skills, for example, Rock and Shock and Bots and Tots, they have a longer cooldown than they do uptime. So for example, Bots and Tots I think now lasts 60 seconds, but the cooldown is like 70 or 80 seconds. So they're basically now matching up the cooldown as well as the duration of the skill itself. So you basically have 100% uptime on all your summons without having to rely on too much summon duration in Union or not Union, in actually Union blocks and in Monster Life. So basically you almost 100% of uptime on everything for all your summons, which is very good. They also changed the final damage. This is the final damage summon for mechanic. It's improved so that it's no longer removed when the character moves a certain distance away in the map. So you don't have to keep replanting your final damage summon, which is good. It's good. I don't know what this change means, to be honest. I have no idea. I have to see what Pat says. Okay, there's a slight nerf for mechanic in this patch. Slight nerf being that their iframe, this is actually their iframe, it's a 60-second cooldown iframe that lasts about, I think, 3 or 4 seconds right now. They have reduced the duration of being locked in place and the iframe duration as well at the same time. So it's a faster iframe, it comes out faster, and it also ends faster. So in a way it's a nerf, in a way it's a buff. It depends on how you look at it. Because it doesn't lock you in place for as long, so you have more control over your character, but you also have a shorter iframe in general, so it depends on whether or not you want the longer iframe or you want the better mobility. It depends. So yeah, that's the mechanic change. Okay, very good. That's mechanic out of the way. I think they got the longest bunch of stuff so far. Okay, Cadena, something is more accurate now and more accurate. I don't know if this is apparently this is not the patch that they get their cannon fixed, because Cadena cannon has been bugged for like a while now. Like quite a while, basically. You get the fix, or is it? Oh, it's in the bug fixers section. Okay, it's not in the skill changes. Okay, fine. Okay, good. So it's in the bug fixers. Okay, understood. So yeah, some description changes, I guess. A lot of skill description changes. For burst step, skill action delay has been decreased, and the improvement of searching for platforms when you're moving in mid-air left or right has been improved. This allows tier zeros to TP faster, which is a nice thing. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, this is actually where we get some nice arc buffs as well. Hey, wait. Wasn't this supposed to be in Savior? Oh, no. Yeah, this is only half of it. It's not actually the Savior buffs yet. Yeah, this is only half of it. This is only the bind change, which is nice. So the bind makes more sense now, where you don't have to use Erda Nova plus your own class bind. Or actually, to be honest, most arcs will probably just use Erda Nova. Even though this actually does quite a lot of damage, and Transient Confinement is quite a lot of damage for arc. So I guess now it's just more convenient to use Entrancing Confinement all the time for every single one of your bursts, because arc is a 2-minute class. So yeah, it's pretty good. You get a little bit of damage from Memory of Root. I don't know if it's worth it or not to still allow the continuous damage to take place. Probably, maybe. It's like almost double damage from the continuous attack damage now. I'm not sure. Because right now what you do is you just explode Memory of Root straight away and then go back to comboing. So I'm not sure if it's better to do just let Memory of Root like go through the entire explosion thingy, or if you should just instant end. I have to go and test it out myself. The duration formula for each skill level has been changed. I'm not sure what this means. A little bit confused, champ, but whatever. KMS still explodes. Oh, okay. In that case, then should probably explode straight away. Okay, bro. Carling. I hate this game. Where some of the Carling's dialogue illustrations were displayed incorrectly. Nice. Nice. Okay, these are all quest bugs. I don't really care about them. We have some items. Androids that were previously untradeable have been changed to inter-account tradable only. Certain androids that are excluded from this, including Meteoroids and Battleroids. Sad. Imagine if they let you inter-account your B-roids. Oh, that would be sick. But I guess it's a nice change. I'm guessing that you can exchange like things like Damien Roid, Lucid Roid, and Lotus Roid. But Beauty Roids, I understand why they won't let you transfer, I guess. Battle Roids also because Peace Hawk. But Beauty Roids, yeah, I understand. It's a little bit sad, but whatever. Hopefully they fuck up the patch and then they let us inter-account our Battle Roids and stuff like that. Don't tell them. They don't know chat. They don't know. If they fuck it up, we don't know anything about it, okay? And they don't know as well. Okay. Nothing much here. Yeah, nothing much here. Monster placements in some of the maps have been improved. Border of Ideas 4, Suffering 3, Middle Tier 1. Okay. But now when you click the monster bug shuttle, it moves your character immediately without having them give you extra dialogue telling you that they're gonna take you back to town, which is good. Yeah, it looks like that's about it. Characters appearing offline will now appear as red dots on the minimap. Why? Okay, whatever. Okay. Error fixes. Let's go look at some error fixes. Fix an issue where Spirit Freedom will not activate sometimes when reviving after auto resurrect timer has passed. I did not know this was a feature, but I guess it's now fixed, which is good. Fix an issue where the number of blessings for the following skills will get reset to 0 if the buff was cancelled by right-clicking it. I did not know this was a thing as well because I never right-clicked to cancel these, but okay, very good. Apparently these keydowns are shorter than internet except when used for the first time. Okay, cool. Explorer Mages. Fix an issue where if you roll your air current in Choo Choo while descending with Mana Wave, you will continue to move upwards after exiting the air current. Okay, these are some these are some weird ass bugs. Fix an issue when 2 or more party members, if activated Infinity at the same time, the final damage of Infinity sometimes would not increase. Wait, this is a thing? Huh? Is this why Reitu and Miku don't clear Hila? Because they've both been using Infinity at the same time and they don't get Infinity damage? Surely, right? So it's why they didn't clear their dual liberation. Interesting bug. Okay. For archers, blah 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 blah. Okay, no cares. Fix an issue where blood for blood second stage will not be applied immediately when attempting to enter the second stage from the first stage. Small change. Since fire appear awkwardly when used. Okay. Fix an issue where chance attack did not apply to enemies affected by scarring. So this is the thing that confuses me, because I'm a little bit confused, champ. Because I'm not sure what this means. I think someone said that the description, or Pastel told me that the description says that it only applies sometimes, but it doesn't say in the description. Stabbed and bound enemies. I'm a little bit confused. You tasted booties before I got okay, bro. So there's no difference? Oh, okay. In that case, then I guess this is just a this just a not important line. Very cool. Fix an issue where with Holy Yeti where bonding to a different party member the first time takes 3 seconds is at 1.5 seconds. It's an interesting bug fix, but I'm not sure what that fixes. Fire poison stuff, I don't care. Some skill descriptions have been changed. Is there anything that stands out a lot, chat? Anything very important that stands out? Fix an issue where Trifling Wind 1 did not receive effects or enhancement cores. Okay, this is actually pretty big. Actually, it's not that big. I don't think Trifling Wind 1 actually does that much damage. I should still try. I'll do it later. Shadow Stitch appeared to be usable when jumping. Blah, 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 blah. Transform by quest on monsters. Okay. Effect was awkward. Fix an issue when using Foxtrot or Spirit Claw would sometimes cause the connection to the game to end. Interesting. Alt F4. Jaguars summoned by Jaguar Storm would fall infinitely if the platform disappeared. Okay, that's nice. Explosion, blah 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 blah. So using a quick slot, you maybe change the quick slot. Okay. No wonder why you've been desync while bossing with me. Oh, really? Have you? That's actually a known bug. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anything else that strikes, that's very striking? Okay, yeah, it looks fine. Everything looks okay. The rest of this is all very minor stuff. Oh, there's monsters. Okay, we should look at the boss stuff. Fix an issue where Dota's normal/hard would sometimes win the awkward positions in phase 2 and phase 3. I don't know what this means, but okay, good. Where normal Damien will remove in the awkward positions. I don't know what this means. What does awkward positions mean? Does that mean that they fly out of the map? Again, awkward positions. Doesn't make sense. Okay, Carlos. It's time to look at XD Dog. Time to look at XD Dog. Fix an issue where a failure occurs if the shelling aircraft and 3 other weapons were unoccupied during attacks, and the issue where shelling aircraft was unoccupied during attacks. Okay, did someone machine translate this? What the fuck is a shelling attack? And shelling aircraft, sorry. Thoughts? I don't know what that means. Okay, whatever. Fix an issue where the range of a laser shot via the machine occupied by T-Boy was sometimes wider than it seemed. Is this the stun laser? Jesus. Okay, maybe they're saying that... Huh? Was wider than it seemed. I'm confused. Okay, whatever. Where when using Zero's critical bind or any skill that increases the duration of inability to act depending on many, or a skill that applies other debuff to ability to act, it uses cycle. What? No! 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 What's wrong with them? Why? Why? It's a stupid game. You can't delay FMA anymore. What the fuck? So you can't delay FMA? Does that mean that we actually need to play the boss properly? That's a bit annoying. I guess this makes it easier for people to count Carlos' timer lah, huh? It's easier for Jiggly if Jiggly is here. Congrats Jiggly, you can now count FMA very, very easily because you don't have to worry about bind timers anymore, and you don't have to worry about cycling issues with bind. Fine. Okay? But it's a little bit annoying because sometimes we rely on this to skip the FMA into 4 out of 4. Whatever. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Fix an issue where the client freezes for a moment during certain attack patterns. Well done. They did it. They did it. They knows. They knows. This is FMA. So if y'all don't know what Carlos FMA is, it's the one where he shoots a bunch of rockets out. When he does this stupid FMA, the entire screen freezes for like 3 seconds, and then you can never dodge anything. You just die. You just accept your death and die. Supposedly you should be able to will this. You should be able to will and then into iframe this, but apparently now they're fixing it so that you can actually do that if you want to. If not, you just get like your entire game freezes and you can't see shit, and there's a good chance that you die to other stuff as well because the game freezes. So very good. Client no longer freezes during a certain attack patterns. Very good. Fix an issue where certain attack patterns overlap with each other. I'm not sure what this means. I have never seen him do things like dive and laser before, but maybe he does do them in other people's runs. I'm not sure. Fix an issue where clients sometimes shut down when using Bowmaster. Okay, very sad for Bowmasters. Fix an issue where certain attack patterns activate at the same time. The attack effect hits multiple times. Okay, whatever. Fix an issue where if Gatekeeper Carlos teleports while certain attack patterns, the attack patterns are abnormal. Okay, I think this one is the one where he turns into a gigantic fireball on my screen. Or like he explodes, like where he FMA'd like six or 7 times in my last run. This is probably the fix for that, which is nice, I guess. It's good to fix. Fix an issue where certain attack patterns are used after each other. The previous attack animation is cancelled, but the damage still occurs. Okay, I don't really see how this... Maybe because he uses like his actual physical attacks from the body itself. I actually don't really pay attention to those because we're usually not near him. Okay. Fix an issue where the attacks created disappear upon Gatekeeper Carlos entering Rampaging segment, but the damage effect still occurs. Okay. That's like segment tests, basically. Sometimes you get hit twice by the explosions that occur in the field. But you get hit twice by explosions that occur in the field. Is this talking about bombs? Okay, maybe they fixed bombs or something? I'm not sure. I think it's very hard to tell what they mean because like the terminology that we use is different, right? Because like the players themselves have their own terminologies on how they want to, on what they call certain attacks, but Maple C apparently has their own terminology as well, although I have a strong feeling that it's machine translated, so yeah. Okay, whatever. Fix an issue where field patterns sometimes did not occur in phase 2. Field patterns sometimes did not occur in phase 2. I think this is to do with the first time that we did Carlos, there were no explosions in 2-1. Like, no bombs in 2-1. Because I remember there was once when we did Carlos, like, when we like the first, like, 3 runs or something, there were no bombs in 2-1 for Carlos, which was quite funny. Fix the issue where the shelling aircraft stops moving immediately after an attack ends. The hell is a shelling aircraft? Is it the Laosai UFO? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, whatever. The location of shelling aircraft looks different for each client. Shelling aircraft. I assume that this is the Laosai, which means that... Where was it? Yeah, this one. I still don't know what this means. Even if you tell me that it's the UFO, right, I still have no idea what this means. Okay, whatever, moving on. Fix an issue where challenging with a party of 2 or more. No damage was received sometimes when getting hit by certain attack patterns. That sounds kind of broken. Okay. Fix an issue where damage over time debuff remain on colors. Okay, whatever. Fix an issue where missiles fire would sometimes pass through without hitting the character. This is for FMA if I'm not wrong. There was once when he did FMA for us and he didn't kill anybody, so I assume this is what they were fixing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's all the Carlos fixes. Interesting. I guess the biggest change is that they changed how bind timers work on the boss now, so it no longer delays FMAs, which is maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. Depends on how your party counts FMA. It's probably easier to count FMA now. The other big thing is that they also changed how was it? Where was it? The FMA, yeah, the FMA itself now no longer lags your screen, which is a good thing. Yeah. Decent changes, I guess. Nothing too terrible. Okay. blah. Oh, okay, the rest of this don't matter. For map changes, I'm not going to look at them. And ETC changes, I am not going to look at them. Okay, very good. So those are the patch notes, or the QOL change notes. Not too bad, not too bad. Some nice things in there. Hero changes are nice. Carlos improvements are hit or miss. We'll see how it goes when we actually run tomorrow. We do have a run tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Yeah, I'll let you guys know tomorrow when we actually run Carlos. Okay, moving on. Next, we have event notes. Okay, so no haste, apparently. We're not getting haste, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on how you look at it, whether or not you guys want haste or not. I think it's a bad thing because I really want to hit 260 Authentic Force, but chat is probably happy because we actually have a much higher chance of clearing at 250 now, which is irritating. But we have Ping Bean World, as well as World's Best Punch King and Tactical Relay 4 for our event. So no haste. I don't know if we'll get a haste before anniversary. I doubt it. I think we'll go straight from this straight into anniversary. I don't know when we'll get haste, but no haste is no haste, huh? Whatever. Okay, Super Yeti X Pink Bean Boat. So it's again Yeti Pink Bean Boat. Hi chat, what's up? It's Yeti Pink Bean Boat. It's not. I want to call us at 8:30. Huh? Me? You need a spare, man? Okay, I guess. Sure. Practice /1. Okay, sure. Okay, so it's Yeti Pink Bean World. It's not. You can't. I can't remember when was the last time they let us train Yeti or Pink Bean in our own servers already, but now it's all Yeti Pink Bean Bowl, so it means there's gonna be a lot of KSing. Good luck to everybody. Good luck everyone that enjoys KSing. There's definitely going to be a shit ton of KSing. That also means that Yeti Pink Bean won't be coming with haste, so it's going to be a pain in the ass to level. If it came with haste, it's a lot better because you can train because Yeti Pink Bean benefits from haste. So it's pretty sad, but I mean, there are rewards. There are decent rewards. Okay, these are all the skills. I won't bother with them because I don't think they changed that much. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe they did. There's also a step up event. The step up event is the one thing that I hate because this forces me to train a Yeti or a Pink Bean, even though I don't want to. I don't want to train one because I think you can't get the rewards unless you train one, right? Yes, you have to claim them, blah, 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 blah. So this forces me to train them even though I don't want to because there are symbols. Yeah. There are symbols. There are odium symbols here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 20 authentic symbols for the level 7 for the 17th step up reward box, which means that you have to train them. You have to train them. I have to do both. Yeah. Wait, is it 220? Wait, you have to do until 220. Yeah. Is that the 17th mission is 220? Holy shit, bro. Are you for real? It's 220? The fuck is their problem? Bro. What is their fucking issue? What is actually their issue? Are you kidding? So I need to train the 220 to get the authentic symbols? This is unreal. This can't be real, man. Like, was this in... Wait. Ain't no way, right? It's actually for real. But they didn't give authentic symbols. Dude, so Maplestory is just forcing us to do it. Fuck you. What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. I'm just being forced to do level 220s for 20 authentic symbols. Do I really want to do this in my life? Shit. Holy shit. Ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. Please, 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 please. Please. Yeah, they're very terrible at grinding. If y'all have never grinded Yeti or Pingmin before, they're fucking terrible at grinding. Holy shit. But oh no, they give you growth potions. But does that matter? No, it doesn't fucking matter actually. What the fuck? You get 2 free levels and then another 2 free levels. So technically you get 4 free levels. Which means that you still need to grind the 216. I want to kill myself. End my life. How long does the event last? Can I just do Monster Park? Actually, that's a thought, right? It lasts a month. Can I just do Monster Park and dailies? Actually, maybe can. Does anyone have the calculator? Someone fire up the calculator and check if you can just do Monster Park and dailies to level 220. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. But the 5x EXP coupon, yeah, no thanks, bro. No thanks. Okay, there's Chief Stands letter as well. I don't care about this. This one's just cosmetics. Whatever. I hate this event already. It sucks. Everything sucks. Moving on. World's Best Punch King. So there's a Punch King event going on. This one starts on the 15th of March, which is tomorrow. I have not done my Kurama skill yet, which actually is terrible because I think the Kurama skill is pretty useful in this. It's just basically a Punch King, and the more damage you deal, the higher your rank is. And yeah, it's like sewers basically. It's just basically sewers. It's a time attack, so it's not difficult to hit 1.5k if you're like Black Mage solo level, but it depends on how fast you can hit it, I guess. And that determines your ranking, right? The weekly ranking points are reset every Wednesday at 11:59, and you also get buffs when you participate. You get a Tobin hair buff, which is like 15 boss and 15 IED, which is nice. So if you get 1500 or more, you get 5 Tobin hair buffs. It's pretty useful for Carlos, I guess. Yeah, pretty useful for Carlos. And you also get 5 3x EXP coupons per week, I think. No, this is per week. It's not per day. It's definitely not per day. It's reset every week, and you probably get the buffs every week. Okay. And there's a ranking board that shows the ranking of each class in the whole game. Enemy reward is excluded, of course. It refreshes every 10 to 10 minutes. I wonder if we'll see Warden. Thoughts? Thoughts? When does it start? It starts tomorrow. Will we see the Hackermans? The Giga Chat Warden there? Maybe? Okay. You also get a permanent cash effect for its shop if you reach the first in the ranking. You also get a special chair if you rank from 1st to 10th. Wow, I don't know if I can rank in the first 10. Shit. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm pretty sure there are 10 stronger heroes than me in the whole server. Fuck. I mean, in like all the servers combined. It's in the whole game. That's the problem. Okay, whatever. There's also Tactical Relay version 4. Which this one starts a bit later. This one starts 5th April, so it's next month. And last 2 weeks. Tactical Relay fucking sucks. I hate Tactical Relay so much. You have to clear like a bunch of missions every day, and you have to do it on specific characters, blah 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 blah. It's very cringe. Tactical Relay is just very, very cringe. You get 4 extra symbols a day, I guess, which is nice. But it's very, very cringe. What can you do? You get 20k Maple points for getting 12.5k points in total. It's also you also need to defeat N Lumion and Lotus as 3 different characters. This is again the same thing. Again, if you have bossing meals, it's good. If you don't, then you might have some issues with this event. Because you need to kill N Lotus / Hard Lotus 3 times throughout the entire event. New chair is nice. This is what the new chair looks like, and the old chair I have it as well. I can show you guys what it looks like. This is the old Tactical Relay chair. This one is all the goddesses. I'm not sure what the new one is. It's also the goddesses, I guess, but it's including Oz. Or not Oz, Alicia. And I don't know who this is. and this is sickness, right? This is sickness blessing, right? Not sure. Now you're sitting on chairs apparently. This one you also sit on chairs, but it's in a different formation. The chairs are nicer looking. Not Ryan? Oh, it might be Ryan actually. Actually, yeah, it's Ryan. Yeah. You're right. Actually, yeah, you're right. It's White Mage, Ryan, and Alicia. Okay, very cool. The chair looks nicer, so I'll probably be going for the chair. I mean, why not, right? If I'm doing it every single day already, if I'm doing like the 9th mission every single day already for the symbols, why not just go for the chair, right? Okay, moving on. We have Maple C/X Bobcat Kapu. Great. I love Bobcat Kapu. Apparently there's an event that comes along with this. You have to accept the quest and receive a temporary summon Bobcat Kapu and instant camera to start your adventure. You have to complete one daily quest every day to increase your affinity with Kapu by clicking the level up heart button and get rewards. Every day you get one Kapu's heart. Oh, Kapu's heart, Pog. I heckin' love Kapu's heart. Wait, what? I mean, and you also get 15-minute 2x. Yeah. The daily quests are random, can be item collection, can be completing monster park, taking pictures. I don't know what taking pictures is. You can get rewards based on the growth, blah, blah, blah. Very cool. You get some emoticons. I don't know if these are permanent. I assume that they're permanent. You just need a main and 2 meals? Yes, for end notice. More emoticons. More emoticons. There's an effect as well. Effect is quite cute. There's the metal Kapu's heart. Everyone's gonna make fun of Kapu. Yeah, G-Boot friends to use them? Okay, cool. Everyone's gonna be making fun of Kapu for a while. Based on the level of affinity with your Kapu, bonus character sets will be added when it's toggled on. Click Kapu's heart. Oh, so there's temp stats as well. Interesting. So there are temp stats that come with summoning Bobcat Kapu, which is pretty cool. You can get up to 20 boss, 20 IED. A bunch of temp stats. Not too bad. Not too bad. So apparently there is like an event that goes on. I thought it was just purely cosmetic, but apparently there is an event that goes on with this. And there are temp stats that come with it. So pretty good for Carlos. All of these temp stats are making me very, very nervous for our Carlos clear, because I'm feeling that we're going to clear at 250 if this keeps going on. And we need to chill. My money is very important. Okay, moving on. We have sprout boxes. This one is the cash shop stuff already. You can get the muscle Bobcat Kapu. This is the most important thing, obviously. The muscle Bobcat Kapu is the most important thing in the sprout box. Nothing else matters. It's very manly. It's very, very manly. This is exactly what your character looks like, by the way, once you put it on. It's extremely manly. Everything else is okay. Nothing too interesting. There's apparently exclusive Bobcat Kapu Wonderberry pets as well. I believe these aren't Lunar Dreams, right? They aren't Lunar Dreams or they aren't Wonder Blacks either. So these are just straight up Wonder Blue. So Wonder Blue is like the shitty version of everything else, where like it doesn't fuse into anything. But they're Wonder Blues, which is nice, which means that you can just buy them from the auction house. They should be quite common. So if you like them, make sure to pick up a couple of pets. No pet equips. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah. There's I think these are pet equips. The crunchy carrot filled backpack and the delicious meat. I think. Not 100%. Yeah. They have it on their backs. So yeah, they have the meat here and then the carrot and then the whatever this thing is. Very cool. Chick pet food for Bobcat Kapu is only available until 11th April. Okay. Why is this a pet food? Are you feeding them chickens? That seems kind of unnecessarily cruel. The new Lunar Dreams, the new Wonder Blacks are cute as well. This one. Okay, anyways. These are all the scam packages. Don't look at them, don't ever buy them. Discounted Gachapon tickets, nice. There's decorative rotations in the mileage shop. Oh, sorry, no, not in the mileage shop. You can use to discount with mileage. This is all like old school, like very old stuff. And they're removing certain pets from the cash shop permanently. So if you all like these pets, you better go and pick them up. I think these are going to be extinct soon. Yeah, these are actually going to be extinct. All these pets are going to be extinct after tomorrow. So say kek bye to all of these pets. These are like the OG pets. Like really, really very OG pets from like pre-Big Bang Maple. Gotta say bye to them. So if you like them, make sure you pick them up. If you don't, then they're just gonna be kek bye forever. Okay. Next, there's a gacha update. They have some very cute things actually. Holy shit, it's damn cute. The giant Kapuma is damn cute. I want this. I want this so much. It's so cute. There's a huge giant Kapu mount. There's a chair. There's a hat and there's an overall. This hat and overall is not very nice. Huh? There's more emoticons which are quite cute, and there's also Android. Yeah. Other than that, everything else is the same. Yeah. There's a new damage skin, 3D drawing. It's not very nice. Don't bother. Look at the pay to win stats. There are pay to win stats. 20 Wama! 20 Wama on the... What the fuck? Wait, what? It's a permanent? Huh? His perm still... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? Wait, how do you get the original one? Like, you need to... This is the enhancement coupon, right? But how do you get the original one? Do you just get it from the Sprout box? What the fuck? Pay to win? Hello? That's 40 Wa. 40 Wa is a lot of Wa, actually. That's no joke. 40 Wa is like 2% FD almost. 1.5 to 2% FD. It's from the Sprout box. What the fuck, bro? This is straight up pay to win. I mean, I'm not surprised. Does GMS have this? I mean, okay, only GMS reg server players would know this, but... Imagine this being your new dojo uniform. This is your new dojo uniform, by the way. Can't even wear Muscle Bobcat. Why couldn't they just give the stats to Muscle Bobcat? I will gladly wear it. Okay, very interesting. I guess there's a shit ton of pay to win incoming. Anyways, that will be all. I have a Carlos run. Anyways, oh, okay. Say bye to YouTube, chat. Bye to YouTube. Bye. Thank you guys for watching the YouTube video. See you all in the next one. Hope this recap helped.